Hey guys, and welcome back to another video of Spark. So in this video tutorial, we will be making this uh, bicycle frame in Fusion 360. So this will not take much time. We will be done within 20 to 30 minutes. And regarding this logo, I have downloaded this from the internet. I will be showing you how to use these decals and how to make this frame in Fusion 360. So let's get started without wasting any time. First of all, we will start by making the base structure. Let me just show you the basic structure of uh, the frame. Here it is. So we will start by making this sketch. Then we will be making some sweeps and will be basically the front part is quite easy. It's only we will be working on a 2D diagram, but when it comes to this frame, we will be creating a lot and lots of different plane, some tangent, some angle at each other to make these structures here. So let's get started. So switch to new workspace and click on create a sketch, and on the front plane we'll start by making sketches. So press C for circle and right from origin draw a circle like this, and press D for dimension and give this a dia of 47 like this. Now press L again, click on this point and make our line somewhere like this. Now press L again, switch on the construction mode and make a horizontal construction line, and press L again and make a vertical construction line as well. Press D again and give this dimension the angle of this line as 70 degrees. Now once done, give the angle, right click on it and align dimension of this is 245 like this. Now press L again and extend this line. Switch off the construction mode and extend this line like this. Press D and from this point to this point make this align dimension as 280. So we have a two different lines. We have a junction here. Now press C again and make a circle somewhere here of dia 8, a smaller one, and press D, and from this point to this point make it 25, and from this point to this point make the horizontal distance as 350 mm like this. Now once done, press L again and select this point and this circle and join them like this, and again join this from this one, so we have a close sketch here. Now for again press L and make a line like this. Press D for dimension, and let me just delete the dimension. Press D again and right click and click on align dimension and make it as 122 mm in length, cos, and make a line from here to somewhere here. Just join it. We will be giving the dimension just now. Press D again and make this as 90 degrees. Now we have a line at 90 degree and one line here. Press D again and make right click align, and length of this line is going to be 500 like this. Now as per this line, from here to this point, this dimension, this aligned dimension is going to be 25. So here it is. Now again press D and make these two lines perpendicular like this. So we have a fully constrained sketch as this turns black. So black in Fusion represents that your sketch is fully constrained. Now press L again and make a line at 90 degree like this. Press D and the distance between these two lines make it at 68 like this. Now we will go to 3-point arc, and from this point to this point make an arc like this. Press D and give the radius of 480 mm and make a tangent relation between these two. So we again have a fully constrained sketch. Now once your sketch is fully defined, just click on finish the sketch. Now we will start by making some extrusion. So the first extrusion that we need to do is click on extrude and click on this circle that we have created. Just click on the profile, and the direction would be symmetric and the measurement would be whole length. So in order to give the whole length, just make it 76.5 mm and make it a new component like this and press OK. Now just bring back the whole sketch. Click on create a sketch, and on this point press C for circle and make a dia of 51 and finish the sketch and extrude this outer ring inwards up to a distance of -15. So we have a collar type structure here. Now mirror it, select features, and from the timeline select this extrusion, and the mirror plane would be your default mid plane, and press OK. Now we have a hole on both the side. Now once done, go to create, go to pipe command and select control and press control and select these two lines like this and make the dia of 32 mm. The operation would be joined and press OK. So we have a pipe structure here. Again click on pipe, select this line, this time make it 36 instead of 32 and press OK. Right click, drag upwards to repeat the last command you have used, and repeat same step would be done from here. Drag upwards, right click, and 36 here. So this pipe is 32 and rest all of them is 36 mm dia. So we have done for here now. Now again go to create a sketch on the same plane that we have created the sketch earlier. Yeah, here it is. So this is our middle line. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make another line like this and make it symmetry to these two lines. Yeah, make it symmetry like this. Now we will be making a sketch from this point to somewhere this point. Just make as I am doing and click on this sketch. Let me just hide the body so that you guys can better understand it. Now from this line make it 20. From this point to this line make the angle as 60 degrees, and this is going to be 18. And let me just bring back the body, and from here to here this is going to be 6 mm. Now once done, this is how your sketch will look like. Now go to mirror, select all these sketch, this one also, make sure it is closed, right, and click on the mirror line, select this one as the mirror line. We have a sketch here, so we have two close sketch here, and finish the sketch. Now go to revolve, select this profile and this profile, and for the center axis click on the center line and the operation would be join. So we now have a two collar like this. Now just bring yeah, so we are done for now here. Now the next step is to so the next step is to click on create a sketch, and on this plane C for circle and make a circle of 30 mm dia. Finish the sketch and make an extrude cut out of it, a through extrude cut for the handle and steering purpose. So we will also be doing some radius and all in the later part of the video. Now for this step also click on create a sketch and make a sketch, make a hole of 35, I guess. Let me just, yeah, so make it 40 mm like this. Finish the sketch. Okay, I did something wrong. Just delete this sketch for now. We need to make the sketch on this face, not on the front plane. So make it 40 mm and finish the sketch and extrude it inwards up to a distance of -8 like this, and okay. Now select again, repeat the same step. This time make a hole of 30 mm, finish the sketch and extrude cut it till the next part. Now mirror it and mirror the first extrusion that we have done by the center plane so that it get identical on both sides. Yeah. This also need we also need to make some chamfers and all here, but that will be done in the later part of the video. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to construct an plane at angle and select this line. So we have a plane at angle 0 only and press OK. Now click on select sketch, and on this plane we will be start by making the sketch. Click on line and draw a line from right exactly at center of this circle. So if I just hide the sketch, you can see that I'm going to make this line from this point, exactly this point. So press L again, and from it will automatically snap the midpoint here. Yeah, the point is, I don't know why. Yeah, here it is. So let me just make a line like this and make this line, rotate this coincident to this line. Now once done, make this point coincident to this one, make this point coincident to this one. So we have a line here, and you may finish the sketch. Now once done, repeat the same step as we have done earlier. Plane at angle, select this line instead and click on OK. So we have a plane here as well, 0 angle, and create a sketch from the top view only. So just we will start by making a sketch from top view only. So what I'm going to do is click on line and we will start by making the sketch from our origin point, that is this point, right? This point is our origin point. So we will start by making the sketch from this point. So we will start by making a line like this and another line at an angle like this. Okay, now press D again, and from this point to this point, this dimension is going to be 30 mm, and from this point to center line, right click on it and select diameter dimension, so it will get centralized dimension like this. So this dimension is going to be 89 like this. Similarly, from this point to this line, right click, select diameter dimension and make it 114 mm like this. And from this point to this point, this vertical dimension is going to be 63.5, and give a fillet here of radius 76. Now our sketch is fully constrained. You may finish the sketch. Now we have a plane here. Now again go to construct a plane, select this line, go to plane at angle, select this line and make the angle as 0 like we did earlier, and click on top plane like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to project this sketch, this top plane sketch, on the plane that we have just created. So just make it normal too by looking at it. Press P and project this line, and this line, the entire sketch that we have just created, and click on OK. Now you can just hide all the previous sketch that we have, and we will only be left with this line. Now what I'm going to show, let me just check again with the dimension. 1 second. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a line somewhere from here, just making a line. Press L again and make a line from here, a vertical line to here. You don't have to make any dimension right now. Press D again, and from the center, if I just bring out the sketch, first sketch, remember the first sketch is your master sketch, we will be using all the time. Make it 25 offset. Now press T and trim the excess part that we have, and we will be only using this line. Now drag it till it comes to the center, or you may increase or decrease, but remember it should be within this circular range. So because we will be making the frame, we are currently making this frame, the bottom. Okay, so just look at it, and regarding the radius, press Fillet and select these two lines and make a radius of R22. So we have a radius here. Now once done, you may finish the sketch. Now just hide the body. So we have one sketch here and another one here, top of it, like this. Now bring back the first sketch like this. What I'm going to do is we are going to construct another plane. So go to construct, go to plane along path and select on this path and drag it till downwards at a distance of 1 and press OK. Now click on this and we will start by making an ellipse here. Basically we will be making the profile to make it sweep. So this is our origin. So go to create, go to ellipse and make an ellipse. Just make sure it's vertical and properly horizontal. So the minor dia would be of 12 mm and the major dia would be of 15 mm, like this. It's oval shape and egg-like structure, and press OK. Now go to create, go to sweep, select the profile as this and the path as, make sure chain selection is selected, and select this line. Go to join and make sure the orientation is perpendicular, not parallel, and press OK. Now bring back the last sketch here, and repeat the same step for this one also. So go to construct, go to plane along path, select this line, click a path on this and make the same ellipse here also from this point. Let me just hide the component and go to ellipse, and from origin make an horizontal. Yeah, okay, why it's not making? Something's definitely wrong here. Okay, we will deal it by later. So right click on it, go to horizontal and vertical, press P again, make this as 12 and make this as 15 and finish the sketch. Now bring back your component, go to create, go to sweep and select this profile, and the path is this. Remember to check the chain selection and go to join. Yeah, like this seems fine, and press OK. Now as you see that we have earlier, we actually needed to do the extrusion after making this profile, but that's not a problem. We will be making changes to this profile. We just need to remove this. The simpler way is to go to simplify, remove faces, select this one, and it will automatically delete this, and you just have to make another surface. But for now, just leave it like that. Actually, we will be removing it in the later part of the video, like this. Okay, yeah, so this seems fine. Now what I'm going to do is go to mirror, go to features, select both of the sweeps. So this is sweep 1 and this is sweep 2, and mirror plane will be our center plane, and press OK. Now we have a beautiful frame completed. Now what I'm going to do is bring back this body and bring back your this sketch. What I'm going to do, I'm going to create a plane parallel to the center plane that we will working on. We would back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go to offset plane, and the plane we will be offsetting is this one, but the dimension from this point to this point is not clear. So what I'm going to do is the distance here is click on this and click on measure. So I'm going to measure it from this point to this point. As you guys can see, the distance is 57, so it has automatically created a plane at 57 mm, and press OK. So here is our plane. Let me just drag it and make it bigger. So we have a plane exactly at this point. Now click on this plane and create a sketch on this profile here. So what I'm going to do is, again I will be making an ellipse, but the orientation and exact dimension of the ellipse is not mandatory. So let's say from this point to this point, make an ellipse like this, press D and select the minor dia as the major as 62 and the minor dia as 50. Now once done, just drag it so that it covers both of these pipes. So you can just remove it, move it like this also. Yeah, this seems fine. Once you are satisfied with your orientation, in the later part of the video you will get exactly what I am trying to say here. So just assign it like this for now, and you may finish the sketch. Now go to extrude, select on this profile. The direction would be symmetry, the whole length and the distance would be 4, and make it join like this and press OK. Now once joined, this is how it will look like. Again go to mirror, select features, select this extrusion. Mirror plane would be our center plane like this, so extrude it like this. Now again click on this sketch and make a rectangle on this surface. Again, this don't have any dimension. Basically these are the very obvious part that anyone can make, so I will be not making huge time making this set. So this is the part where the wheel axle gets lined, right? So I will be making a rectangle like this and make a fillet on this point and this point. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just making the cut and without any dimension, right? So cause those who are aware of the basic structure, so this is how this will look like. This is the place where the axle of the wheel comes. So the dimension can be altered any time, but I'm not wasting any time giving the particular dimension of it, right? So now for this point, as you guys can see, we have a pipe step here, right? So what I'm going to do is go to modify, this an option called draft, and go to parting line draft and select the pulling direction as this plane, and the parting tool would be this, and the faces select this one. Now you guys can see you can just change the dimension of the sketch. So just make it 80 degrees like this. Okay, 80 seems too low. Let's make it 85. Yeah. Now mirror it. Mirror this draft from center plane. Identical, and press OK. Now we have a chamfer here, a drafted chamfer here. Now repeat the same step for here also, but this time we don't need a parting line draft, just a fixed plane draft would work. So the pulling direction would be this, the faces would be this. This time the angle is going to be 45. 45 seems, let's make it 70. Yeah, 70 will work. Let's make it 70. Right click, drag upwards, repeat the same step and press OK. The Fusion 360 automatically saves your last dimension, so you just don't have to worry about dimension. Like this, right click, drag upwards, select pulling direction and the faces, right click, drag upwards, repeat the same step. This will take just few seconds. Okay, so we are done with the chamfers here. Now most of the part is completed. Yeah, so let me just clear this out. So I will just bring back our sketches from previous. So let me just hide all the sketches right now. So one sketch was of this one. Yeah, here it is. I think this was it. Okay, yeah, here it is. So we have a sketch here. So just extrude it and extrude cut it, and the extend type would be to object, and select this face and press OK. Now for internal one also, just extrude cut it through like this. For this face also, just go to modify, there's an option called remove face, select this face. Okay, this is not working, so you do manually have to remove it. Let me just try another way. Is there any other way? Remove features. No, this will not work too. So let me just extrude cut it manually. Press P for project and select this line and press OK and finish the sketch and extrude towards outward and press OK. So we have extrude cut it. Yeah, so this seems fine. You can also create circle to make the extrude cut like we did here. So let me just hide the sketch. Yeah. Okay, for the next step, what I'm going to do is, we will be making some fillets, of course. So we'll keep it for the last part of the video. The only thing left is to create a circle here, the connection here. So go to construction and bring along this plane that we have created, and also the sketch that we have created, the first one. Let me just bring back that sketch. Yeah, here it is. Now click on create a sketch, and like this also, press L for line, and from this point draw a line to here. Yeah, and go to constraint, go to symmetry, select this point and make it symmetry to this one. So we have a line here. You can always check this like this. Now go to 3-point arc and make an arc like this. Now press D, and from dimension from here to here as 120, and the or the radius of the arc is going to be 16, like this. Once done, just offset it inwards up to a distance of -10, like this. Okay, this seems fine. Yeah, and just go to modify, click on extend, and extend these two lines up to our next part. Now click on line, select this point and connect these two anywhere in order to close the sketch. So we have a closed sketch here. So just hide all the previous sketches and just hide the body as well. So we will have a clear look on what we have created. Now finish the sketch and click on extrude and select all the profile this curve that we have created. Now bring back your sketch and click on join, make it symmetry, hold dimension and the distance is 4 mm and press OK. So we have a connecting frame here. You can also alter this dimension that we have made in order to make it upwards and downwards. So but for now this seems fine. If you think that this is too low, you can always alter the dimension here. So let's make a circle in the center here. So just finish the sketch and let's cut it out like this. So we are done with the frame. Now the only thing is left. Let me just pull this and drag it more like this. This seems fine. Again click on create a sketch. On this plane select C for circle and make a 25 mm circle. Finish the sketch and extrude it downwards to make a hole for the seat assembly. Now the only part left is to make the radius. So for that just click on fillet, select all the edges that you want the fillet to be and just make the desired amount of radius that you think will be okay by looking at it. So let me just make some few fillets here. Let's make it 3. Yeah, this seems fine. Right click, drag upwards, and for all these points just drag it like this and make it 1 mm and press OK. Okay, this is not working. Let's make it 0.5. Something is definitely wrong here. Let me just manually add it. No problem. We will manually add some fillets here. 1 mm fillet. Yeah, here it is. Right click, drag upwards. So select this space and this space and this one also. So 1 mm and press OK. So repeat the same step for this one also, and for this is this one also. Just click on fillet, select all the 4 edges and select one and fillet. Now again select this one and this one and press OK. Now repeat the same step for these profiles also. Let's make it 3. Make it 3. Select this, make it 3. And I think all is done. Okay, this is left. Okay, one more thing I forgot here. Okay, let me just bring back. Actually, I needed to make the fillet here. So, okay, you can do it here also. So just click on this line and this line, make a fillet of 5 like this. Or okay, 5 now. Make it of 6. Okay, now click on this line and this point and make a 3 mm. Okay, 3 don't work here. What about 2? Yeah, 2 seems fine. So once done, now go to modify, go to chamfer, select this line and this line like this and make a chamfer of 2 mm. Now repeat the same for inner profile also. Make a chamfer of 2 mm. And for inward profile also make a chamfer of 1.5. Yeah, here it is. So the only thing left of a radius is here, so you guys can manage it out. I have already done it here. So this is how the film will look like. Now as far as the decal is concerned, go to insert, go to decal. I have downloaded a Firefox logo in the PNG format from net. So let me just show you. Click on the face that you want it to be assigned. Let me just switch to right view. You guys can just drag it like this. You can scale it, or you can just increase and decrease it, and just rotate it also if you want, and press OK. So this is how this will look like. Now press A for appearance, and my personal favorite is mirror finish. So let me just search for it. Here it is. No, it's chrome. Yeah, it's mirror here. Yeah, and right click on it and edit, and you can just change the color of the color you want, any color you want. So let me just select a great color for this. Yeah, this seems fine. Okay, this looks good. Yeah, so this is how you make a bicycle frame in Fusion 360. There are various other details that you can still make on this, like the bottle holders and other thing. So this is it, guys. Hope you guys will enjoy. Don't forget to share and subscribe. Thank you and have a nice day.